Skidly.
Oh, the Magic Man.
I don't know though, man. Every time I do this dance, I lose.
All right.
Sure you're not doing it on purpose?
We're here for
I
trivia.
am definitely doing it on purpose. That's what I do.
Trivia. After week 12 of the NFL, Brad, you take it away. You're trivia host because you won last week.
All
So
right.
you got the questions.
So we got Washington and Seahawks tonight. So all time it's Washington 12-9 in the games.
Okay.
But the Seahawks crush them in the playoffs. They're 3-0. They won in 2006, 2008, 13.
Okay.
The last time the Redskins and the Seahawks played, who was the starting quarterback for the Redskins?
Who's
Was
going
it A?
first?
Good question.
Got to flip a coin, huh, or whatever? Or what are we doing?
You got a coin? You're throwing all kinds of magic kind of shit.
I have bottle caps. I have bottle caps. Let's flip a bottle cap.
I know the answer to this fucking question. Do you know it, Matt? All right, we'll just flip the
no.
Just fucking
okay.
Flip the cap.
Heads or tails, Jimmy?
Tails.
It's tails. There's a shitty fucking flip too, dude.
That was like the Hillary Duff.
I got a couple
flips
went up
out
of
of it. 2 inches and just fell.
If you would have lost the toss, it would have been. You would have called for a reflip.
Yeah, you're probably right on that.
So tails. If you know the answer to the question, you might as well take it.
Yeah,
you know,
the starting quarterback for the Redskins in that
starting quarterback for the Redskins. The last time Seattle and Washington played. Not necessarily a playoff game.
Oh shit! What year was it? Oh damn it! What
he
year?
doesn't know. He's confused
himself.
I can tell you guys on the year if you want, but it was one of those.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can. It wasn't in the question.
I think you said 2013 already, but all right. Either way, what are the options?
No. I said the only 3 times they've met in the playoffs, the Seahawks are 3-0, and it was 6, 8, 13.
All right.
So this is not a playoff game. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
Alex. So Redskins starting quarterback.
The last time
the Seahawks and the Redskins played.
Yep.
Oh, I would have been way off. All right. Never mind.
Is it A? And all 4 of these
should have said heads.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right.
Hindsight's a bitch.
Yeah, man. Fucking
A is Alex Smith. B is Dwayne Haskins.
Oh, shit.
C is Kyle Allen. And D is Taylor Heineke.
Oh my God. The last time they played each other?
Mm-hmm. Last time Seahawks and Washington.
And you said played. It was what year?
I don't think he's allowed to say the year.
I didn't.
No shit, man. Yeah, I know.
Look at Matt.
I was with you.
Were you watching you down there?
For the funny part, dude, just for a side thing, I was gonna say RG3. So because I remember them in a playoff game against each other. But
he came off good, so confident.
Yeah, I was pumped. Fucker. Oh my God. Heineke, Alex Smith,
Dwayne Haskins, Kyle Allen, Taylor Heineke.
I don't even have any idea. I'll go Heineke. I have no idea.
Heineke. That is incorrect.
Okay, Brad.
Matt, you have Alex Smith, Dwayne Haskins, Kyle Allen.
RG3 would have been an option too.
I should have thrown it in there.
I heard the playoff game because that's
did you mention which year it was?
Yeah, get fucked.
No,
it was 2013.
Not to. Yeah.
It was 13.
Yeah, 13.
I'm gonna go with Kyle Allen, just to guess. Kyle
Allen, that's also incorrect. It was actually Dwayne Haskins.
Damn it!
He had 55 attempts in that game.
Wow, that's a mistake.
All 4 of the
55 attempts.
55, and they still lost 2015 to the Seahawks. It was in December of 2020. But all 4 of the quarterbacks that I listed all played
that year.
That year for the Redskins.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
All right. Well, Matt,
all right,
on to the next one.
Let's go.
In that game, who was the leading receiver in both catches and yards? Was it Terry McLaurin, Logan Thomas, DK Metcalf, or Tyler Lockett?
Let's go Logan Thomas.
You got it.
There it is.
I just
There we
tried to
go.
do the two top targets from both teams. He
I don't
13
remember Logan Thomas.
he was their tight end. He was pretty good at the time.
I think he was supposed to be this year.
I remember him as a tight end.
He just got
that
hurt.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
but he had
Virginia
13
Tech quarterback.
catches for 101 yards. He
Yeah,
was
it's crazy a tight end did it with all the names that you listed. That was a
Yeah.
tight end.
Well, back to you. A Seahawks
Right.
question here. Todd, who has the most receptions in one season ever for the Seahawks? Is it Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Steve Largent, or Angry Doug Baldwin?
Doug Baldwin.
That's incorrect.
Damn. Thought I knew that one, man.
Lockett, DK, Largent.
Okay, it's not DK. They didn't throw the ball as much as they do now when Steve Largent played. Let's go with Tyler Lockett.
You got it again. Lockett
All right.
with 100. Doug Baldwin at 94.
That makes it 3-0, right?
He just
Three-
was such
3-0.
a workhorse,
3-0 is the
man.
score. Jimmy, you're doing good, man.
Yeah, I'm kicking ass once again.
All right.
I wish I could even fake that I'm not trying to make it look like I don't like picking out the questions. I can't. I'm so depressed. All right.
All right. Sticking
Give me
with
another
the Washington football team, Seahawks kind of thing. Because whose question is this?
This will be mine because I stole the
Okay,
last
yours.
one. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm first up here. I'm ready.
Which player is the single season rushing yards record for the Redskins? Is it Steven Davis, John Riggins, Clinton Portis?
Clinton
or
Portis. Let's
Alfred
go right
Morris?
now. Clinton Portis.
Clint Portis is incorrect.
Damn
Morris.
Morris,
Yeah.
that is correct.
So
Yes.
it's 3-2. All
Let's
right,
go.
we got ourselves a
correct,
game
he
now.
correct 16-13 in a 16-game season.
They had that
RG3's rookie
That was the
year,
RG3
right?
year.
yeah, he had that
Yep.
car that they
Yep.
did the whole thing on that he had.
Son of a bitch. I should have waited to hear the last answer. I heard
No,
Clinton
got too
Portis
excited.
wanted to.
Good job. Good job,
Creamed your
Joe.
jeans too early.
Good job, Joe.
All right. 3-2.
No,
Rams.
Joe would have waited till the other person answered to fucking.
Joe wouldn't have waited for any options. He would have said like Vinny Testaverde and
Yeah.
been way off.
All right. So we're getting away from the Monday Night Football shit here. You can
All
tell I
right.
was
This
struggling.
one goes to Jimmy.
This is Jimmy's.
Okay.
So,
I like it.
According to NFL's Next Gen Stats, who is the fastest run this year in miles per hour on any single play? Is it Patrick Surtain, Jalen Waddle, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, or Devin Duvernay?
What can I ask what position Duvernay plays? Because I've never heard of him.
So Surtain, corner, Denver. Waddle, Dolphins receiver. MVS, receiver, Green Bay. Duvernay, receiver / like returner, Baltimore.
I want to say Surtain. I don't think he can fly like that. I'm gonna go with the dude from Baltimore. I'll go with Duvernay.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
incorrect.
incorrect.
Wow.
Let's go Scantling, Green Bay on a deep shot from Rodgers. Scantling,
Yep.
fastest run this
Damn.
season.
I didn't
Yeah.
think he was that fast. I don't know anything about him.
Surtain actually cracked. He's the only other dude to crack 22 miles per hour on a run on that pick. Scantling had him by
I saw that.
.02 is
Yeah,
what
those
he
are
had him by there.
stats. When I'm looking through numbers, unfortunately, that's one
Oh, it's
category.
random.
I
Yeah, it's
don't.
random.
I keep a
don't-
speedometer in my.
Yeah,
my
no, I don't.
kitchen.
Yeah,
Matt's gunning him.
I don't know that one.
All right. So
5-2.
5-2.
Is that it? Did I lose?
How many questions we got left, Brad?
We got 2 left. We'll finish them out.
Okay.
I got a shot.
Yeah, especially if he starts missing them. Between the 2012 season and now, which quarterback is the longest passing play? Is it A, Ben Roethlisberger, B, Patrick Mahomes, C, Matt Ryan, D, Drew Brees?
Who's up?
Let's go D. Drew
It's
Brees.
Matt.
Let's go D. Drew Brees.
That's correct. He had a 98 yarder.
sniped it.
16. Yeah.
Was it against the Bucks?
I don't know. I didn't look that far. Roethlisberger had 297s in different years.
Yeah.
But
damn. How long was it?
98 yards in 2016.
Let's.
Who do you throw it to? Cooks?
I didn't have the details. It might
Probably
have
Brandon Cooks.
yeah.
Trying to figure it out now.
2016. It had to have been Brandon. I would
Probably
think Brandon Cooks. Yeah. Trying to think of who would have burned like that, unless Colston. No, not Colston.
At that point, I feel like he could have made anybody
98
go.
yards
That
to
could have been a
Brandon
Ted Ginn.
Cooks. Let's see.
Brandon Cooks. Okay.
Yeah. Sets franchise record. This was a video from 2016. So
was
here
it
we
a
go.
bomb or was it just a like? Was it just like a?
Could have been a
screen?
wide receiver screen. I'm
That's what
about
I
to
mean.
tell you.
Yeah. Right.
Against the Raiders.
Probably just a slant.
It was just a go route to Cooks, and the safety didn't get over. Yeah, safety didn't get over, and he just burned him the rest of the way. He cooked the corner.
The whole reason that question came up was I was looking at longest pass play per year, and it was like there hasn't been a big one. Like last year, Drew Lock had the longest with 92 yards.
Oh,
Hurts has the longest this year at 91. So it was just a weird stat. I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can do the last one.
Yeah. Let's
might as well
let Jimmy take the last question.
This is fun.
Which quarterback has been sacked most in the regular season of all time?
Well, let me say something. I'll go with B. I'll just say B, and then it'll be wrong. Then he'll get it.
Wait, how about we both take just a wild guess on this one? Because I got a guess in my head.
Which quarterback has been sacked the most in the regular season? I just
in one season or all time?
Their whole career.
I'm going Brett Favre. I'm going to go Brett Favre.
You're incorrect.
Okay. All right.
Russell Wilson.
You're really not trying.
Russell does get sacked a lot.
I thought it was themed to this shit tonight. Kurt Warner.
It was Big Ben. Big Ben is first. Tom Brady's second. Brett Favre's third in terms of all time getting sacked.
Yeah.
Damn, Brady's second, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, 535.
I mean, he's played like 10 years more than anybody else. But
it's crazy how if he's been sacked that many times, like Brett Favre got banged up when he would get sacked. Brady just doesn't get hurt, man.
Yeah.
He stayed healthy way long. It's incredible to be 4 years old, and he gets sacked that many times and he doesn't fucking get hurt.
He's gotten smoked a couple times this year where I've been like, oh man. Oh,
yeah,
that could be the one.
But all those years in New England, he was protected outside of the one time he got hurt on a fucking play that now would be flagged.
Kind of early in his career. He probably got beat up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure then, but he's been well.
But no, I was surprised to see him up on the list because I figured it'd be like Favre.
It makes sense when he said the number.
And Breeze only had 420. I figured that's a guy that's got hit a lot, but.
He could always run early in his career a little bit though and get rid of it a little.
Okay, here's random one. Doesn't mean anything.
Okay, shoot.
Players that have had a reception in the league after the age of 40. If you take Jerry Rice away, name another player that has a reception over the age of 40.
Tim Brown.
No.
Damn, he didn't do it.
Didn't make it to 40.
Terrell Owens.
Didn't make it to 40.
No, he didn't. No. Oh.
Old.
Does it help if I tell you it's not a receiver or running back or tight end?
It's not a receiver, running back, or tight end.
Correct.
Someone to catch a pass over 40 years old.
For fuck's sake.
Quarterback? Brady?
There's only two that have done it. Brady's one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Brady.
And Brett's the other. Brett
Favre is the other.
There's a 40.
Those crazy bastards.
Yeah.
That's a trick question, dude. Yeah. That is a tricky
I was
question.
like, there's no way to worm that into a question. But
that would be hard as fuck.
When I stumbled on it.
And then it limits it down to like which two players played over their forward. Yeah.
Like Joey Galloway was the only guy at 39 even to
I was
really
trying
do
to think
anything.
Maybe Holt or Bruce because I know they played
none
for a
of them
while.
could make it.
They didn't get
like 37, 38.
T.O. played till 38, I think.
38. Yep.
If he didn't and that was
with the
Bengals
there, even and he barely was hanging on at that point.
That was with Buffalo at that point, right?
I think his last catch I saw he had was with the Bengals, but I
thought he had gone to Buffalo at the end, but yeah, whatever. Either way,
that might have been the last point he was productive.
You know what, y'all? We had fucking Monday Night Football player props, but now that game's like an hour in.
Yeah.
So we can get them give our picks real quick, but let's not talk about them much. I had Russell Wilson over 35.5 longest reception, which already hit.
I was
making the bet after the fact. And then Curtis Samuel over 23.5 reception yards. I've yet to see him even playing in the game. So
I know he's on a snap count tonight.
Yeah,
so that'll be interesting.
That's rough go so far. Jimmy, picks for Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I guess the one that I brought up was what was it? Wow, the Gibson over 65 rushing yards. Yeah.
65.5 rushing yards.
Was minus 114.
Yeah. You got anything else?
And then I don't know, just looking at Tyler Lockett's receiving yards was set. Where is it? Yeah, over under was 68.5. And I'd take the over. I like the over in that too. Yeah. Anytime he makes if he has a good game, he's gonna have over 68 yards. It's just the way it goes. So.
Especially when we already saw him have 40 yards in the first half.
I didn't, you dickhead. No, I heard about it. I heard it. Yeah, to these dickheads. Beers and Bets gave me an update. All right.
Brad, what did you have before the game?
I went over on Adam Humphries, 21.5 receiving yards and 2.5 receptions.
I like it.
He's done that 5 times this year. And last week they gave up 11 and 51 to Rondale Moore across the middle with Colt McCoy. So I like it.
Good point.
Yeah.
It tracks. All right.
Yeah.
Enough of that. Enough of the Monday Night Football.
Enough of it.
Let's go back to I'm sorry, I got a fucking cold here, man. But let's go back to the NFC playoff picture.
Okay.
Because we got time for it here.
Yeah, right.
Let's go back. We did the AFC before. we got the Cardinals as the 1 seed. Then we got the Packers at 9-3, the Bucks at 8-3, Cowboys at 7-4. Wild card teams in the NFC, Rams, 49ers, and Vikings are all in right now. And then we got a mix of very crappy teams in the mix. It's Falcons Saints, Eagles, Panthers, Washington football team. The NFC sucks. Once you get into the bubble teams, all these teams sucked. The AFC, I felt a little bit different, where I was like, I can make an argument that there's these few teams that are good. In the NFC, you have like 4 or 5 teams you can count on, and then just a shit show. Like once I get to the 49ers and Vikings and trying to actually get behind them as like real threats, like I can't even do that because the Vikings, I bet on Kirk Cousins way too much and they always lose. I can't get behind that team. No. The Falcons is the same.
But I think the teams in the NFC that are in that top 3 or 4, like the top 3 or 4
they're
teams,
pretty damn good, right?
I would all say could beat any in the Super Bowl. They could play with or beat any of those teams. So it's weird, super top heavy. Because dude.
Yeah.
You look at this shit and you see the Eagles,
top heavy.
Are up. Dude, the Eagles and the Falcons are in second place right now.
Yeah, they're not very good.
What the? Not very. Dude, they're not even like the Broncos would be killing it. Dude, are you kidding me?
It's just sad a 500 team is probably going to make it in the NFC this year.
So
that happens all the time.
And I think New Orleans. I'm hearing they're going to go to Taysom Hill.
I heard
that when you look at their schedule, it's like, okay, they played Dallas and Tampa. Yeah, those are 2 losses. But then the other 4, the Jets, Miami, Carolina, and Atlanta. You go 4-2, they're in the playoffs. It's like I think they have the clearest path on the outside.
That is a good schedule.
You know, compared to where like San Fran's going to get their teeth kicked in by the rest of the NFC West still.
Who do they got going forward?
A lot of NFC West, which is not going to be fun. They probably still get the Rams in Arizona.
I've been down on them all year, but the way their formula for winning games lately has actually been looking pretty solid.
They have. It seems like the 49ers have figured it out, but
a little bit.
It's hard to even trust them.
We know we've done this, dude, and we've believed
they had their limitations.
Before, and yeah.
Okay. 49ers next 3 is Seahawks, Bengals, Falcons. That's not like easy.
No, those
Not
are going
like
to be all good
cupcakes.
games, man.
And then to
That's-
finish, they have
I guess
Titans.
you know what? If they win 2 out of 3 out of that, they're probably in. They're probably feeling safe
Yeah.
at that point.
The
God, it's
Seahawks.
just so boring.
I just
Like,
with
it's so
Garoppolo's
tough.
going to have to stay healthy, man. It's going to be interesting because I don't trust. Yeah, I got to see it all.
Because I don't
quick.
think Minnesota's defense is a playoff caliber defense, especially if they're going to deal with Dalvin out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting too. That was a big injury for them.
And
Dude, I'm
Atlanta-
done with the Vikings. I'm done with the Vikings.
I don't
I put an
think-
X through them. I put an X through them just because it makes me feel good, dude.
Yeah, I feel like you
So-
said that a month ago, man.
I did,
I've
and I
tried
went
to
back
tell you.
on my word. I went back on my word.
They
and it
pulled them
fucking
back
cost
in.
me. They did.
Yeah, man.
They did. Those fucking Vikings and Kirk Cousins.
Cheers, boys.
That motherfucker.
Hell yeah. But I
let
mean,
me-
even you look at
Mm.
like Atlanta, like Calvin Ridley's not coming back this year.
No.
There's no
No.
help coming there.
All right.
Like they're not getting better.
You put the
So,
Niners in that
you talked,
division. the
you
Niners
talked
are
me
in
into it.
second
I'm
place.
crossing the Falcons off.
Yeah.
So
I think
now
the
I
Saints
have
have a good chance.
I have Saints. The Saints take the Vikings spot
Yep.
as the
Yeah.
7th seed.
Yeah.
All right. And then
Yeah,
we're
man.
keeping the 49ers right now. though.
Actually, I'm gonna go back
Right.
on that. I say I have more faith in the Vikings than I do
the Saints.
Yes.
Wow.
Vikings have a really tough schedule too.
They just have a better team.
Vikings
like
and
their
the Niners
weapons
both,
are just,
like
they're
I
just
didn't
better.
put their details in,
Yeah.
but I
The
just
Saints
have
are
a
just
note,
way
like, tough
depleted.
schedule.
Saints are depleted. They don't have.
They are. They are.
I mean, we
It's
talk
just
about
I just
receivers
think
not
with
coming.
Taysom
Like,
Hill and Kamara coming back at the same time, it could bring some juice.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've limited. We're kind of 50-50 on the Vikings or the Saints.
yeah.
Right. And then how about the Eagles at 5-7, the Panthers at 5-7, Washington football team at 4-6? We can get rid of all of those teams, right? Like they don't
Yeah,
have a
I
chance.
don't. I mean, maybe Philly.
I don't think they
That's-
do.
Maybe
Philly would be the one team that I would let. They're not. They're.
That's just going to
looking
run
deep.
out of steam. Philly, that Jalen Hurts running the ball, being your offense, that's going to run out of steam, right?
Well,
I
you
don't
know,
know
people
what- how
said that
shitty
about
the
Lamar
NFC
Jackson
is,
and the
man.
Ravens too in years past. So you
Yeah,
know,
but
I
that's not another Lamar Jackson.
it's
I
not.
can-
But he does have 8 touchdowns on the year, so it's not nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would put them as a threat. I would see like
So
New
you
Orleans
don't-
and Philly
They're
as like
in the
biggest threats on the outside looking in at this.
Brad doesn't want to cross off the Eagles.
I don't either. They're in the hunt.
Jimmy doesn't want to cross off the Eagles.
Darius
either.
Slay has 3 touchdowns on defense this year. It's like that's you can't.
Yeah, that ain't.
It's that
I
little
wouldn't-
extra oomph.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that happening again this season, though. So,
No, they played the Jets this week, so I might count on it.
so what about the
Yeah.
Niners, though? Like we touched on it a little bit ago. Do we actually trust that the Niners are going to keep on this trend of Debo Samuel running back guy? This is going to work, and we can win these games down the
I
stretch.
think as long as
'Cause-
Kittle stays healthy, I actually think they are a playoff. They're like
yeah,
they're not great, but they're good enough to make the playoffs just
All right.
because they
Till
have a lot
proven
of talent.
otherwise.
Yeah, they have a lot of talent even on on defense, and like I feel like they can. They're like, over like the Falcons and some of the team, like the Vikings. I think them beating the Vikings kind of proved that.
they would already have that as the immediate tiebreaker.
and they kind of just like in their heads too doing that again. Though, man, with them, it's really finicky coming down to Garoppolo and Kittle. I mean, they just have a lot of injury-prone dudes. So
Right.
even the running back, like Elijah Mitchell or whatever, he's playing a lot now. But like Brad said, I don't think we were on the podcast, but it's like you said, this is the first time you're like, I'm surprised they're actually sticking with him. Usually Shanahan uses a bunch of guys. So now
Yeah.
they have
and
some formula right now that's worked the last, 3 in a row. So I
a
don't,
lot of it comes down to
and-
O-line, D-line for them, and shocking in the NFC West. You know where, but
and I think it's
they
huge
have a whole
too.
line of D. What were you saying?
Of the first round picks. Their whole D line is first round picks, right? That's
Yeah,
what you're-
Pretty much.
And like with fucking the Vikings running back getting hurt, I think that's gonna I think that's gonna be a lot bigger than I think that's gonna drop them a couple.
I
of
think that
games.
might be a little overblown because when you've seen Cook out, Madison comes in and he's a beast. He actually performs just as well as
again,
Cook.
like
He's probably a little bit more power and less like wiggle than Cook,
Right.
which can be better in some
they
circumstances.
both offer pass protection and being able to catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah.
They, that way.
I mean, it's fair. It's just
I don't trust Kirk Cousins. I'll agree with
Yeah.
you.
Oh,
But then it's like, so we're saying
And
we
that-
trust
and that
Garoppolo
defense is-
over that.
Right. It's right. Do you
Fuck,
trust
man.
Jalen Hurts or Taysom Hill to usurp Kirk
The
Cousins?
NFC is terrible. If you're
I
putting all
hope-
those together, I guess
Yeah.
Garoppolo is the one you got to go with. He's been there. He's won playoff
Gosh.
games. Got to a Super Bowl.
Probably.
This is
Missed throws in the
why
Super Bowl. and then-
This is why the Cardinals sat Kyler as many weeks as they
But-
did. They're like, yep,
Yeah.
we'll just sit back.
we're good.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dude. Yeah.
if
Yeah. Look at this shit show of a
Yeah.
conference we're in. Like, we
But-
can just like bounce around. We'll be good.
if
Still
you're
in
like
first place.
if you're a team like say the Cardinals or the Bucks or the Packers, two of those three teams are going to have the number 2 and 3 seed, and they're going to end up playing these like shitty wild card teams
Right. Who
like the
could be hot.
Vikings or the 49ers, or it's hard to even see a team getting hot beyond those two, because the Eagles and Saints, let's face it, like when we get to the playoffs, they're not, either one of those teams isn't a real threat.
Not to
So
those teams.
if you're the Bucks or the Packers, are you more worried about the 49ers or the Vikings? When we're talking about the first, only one team gets a bye, say it's as is now, the Cardinals get a bye, and you're the Buccaneers. Do you want to play the 49ers or the Vikings? Like, which one of them
you want
is
the
the
Vikings.
easy win?
You want the
want the
Vikings.
Vikings.
Because their defense is shit. And it's
San
Kirk Cousins,
Fran,
dude.
to me,
It's
is
fucking
like-
Kirk
San Fran
Cousins.
is built to
That's
me a
why
lot
you
like
want
the
their
Colts
ass.
are. San Fran's a lot to me built like the Colts. Where
Yeah.
it's
Well,
heavy
and
run game. It just
We
their
can't-
play style is
we
similar.
can't put our finger on why they've been good for because they do it in a really unconventional way right now, where they got Debo running out of the backfield and like handoffs and shit. And
Yeah.
it's like that they have such a more creative out of the box play style, calling style. Now Shanahan will blow it when it comes down to it, but that's not to say
In the
the
playoffs
dipshit-
when it
But
matters.
Zimmer will do the same fucking thing, and we've seen that. So it's like I would take
You seen
just
his
the out of
girlfriend? He might be.
the
just not
I
creativity.
am not.
Oh, she's like 23. She's gorgeous.
That's why his face is so red. He's taking like 180 Viagra every fucking day. No, but dude, so yeah, but like they're way more creative. Like the Niners have more athletes on their team. I think they do. And they just have
I'd agree.
better, more creative, like play calling and shit. Like the Vikings, you kind of know what you're gonna get. Like Jefferson and Thielen are good players, But with the Niners, you're gonna see shit you haven't maybe seen all year. They might even bring Fields out on shit for plays, just for one play, that like they did with Jameis Winston. The Saints pulled out in the playoff game. Right last year, I think he threw a touchdown.
Bring him
They
in,
could have
throw a
they could have all
touchdown.
that shit with Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
They've done that package early in the year. They've flashed that.
They
with
threw him in.
Lance,
That's what I mean,
and
dude.
they've
So-
only done it against NFC West teams too to mess with them.
Now, dude, like, and he's worked on more of that shit. They just haven't shown it. They don't want to give it away. So yeah, I would definitely rather play the Vikings than the Niners, but it's
such a different conversation in the NFC.
Yeah, it is, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, like say you're you say that if you're a top seed in the AFC and you don't get a bye, then you're going to have to bring like the Colts or the Chargers to town,
Chiefs, maybe,
which is
the Chiefs.
It's much more
blow it.
threatening than the fucking like 49ers or the Vikings. The wild card
Especially if
teams
you're a
in the
little banged up.
AFC are actually a little bit dangerous.
Well, dude, if you
I'd
don't
say.
like, if the Chiefs don't end up winning the division, say the Chargers win that division,
Mhm.
and then the Chiefs have to go. They go up to New England or something. If I'm New England, that's a little scary, man, because if you get down by 15 or 14 right away, who knows if Mac Jones
in
can
trouble.
come back from that? Like if they give up two big plays and they're up in Foxborough, it's like, dude, that game could go to the Chiefs right there. So it's all about like game flow with like the Patriots and some of those AFC teams. I just think the NFC teams, the top dogs are just going to outplay. Kind of what happened in that Washington Buccaneer game in the playoffs last year. Like Washington put up a fight, but ultimately Brady won that out. And, that's just the way I think it'll go.
like if we were to try to read into the future, you would say bet the NFC favorites
over
first round of the playoffs, and bet the AFC underdogs first round of the playoffs.
Would be the
just because
better.
there's a lot of deep teams in the AFC.
Right.
One of the top seeds in the AFC is going to go down. Like the
Yeah.
Bills, the Bills are going to get
down.
beat in their first game, or the Chiefs will get beat in their first game. One
If
of
they
those
even make it to be that, because next Monday
Yeah.
night is going to be a big one for the Bills. I mean, they
against the
if you're a
Pats.
Bills fan, dude, the damn
I mean,
it's gonna be such a pain in the ass. They never go away, dude.
but it could even
Yeah.
shake out that the Bills go to New England in like the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, and they'd have to win that.
You know,
yeah, dude. And
say
then
the Pats win that division, the Bills are visitors in the playoffs.
if you're a fucking dude, if you're a Bills fan, that's like got to be the ultimate. If that
You'd be
plays out like
nervous.
that,
You'd have to be nervous, as fuck,
dude. You'd be like, "Fuck this, man! Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? Like, real? I'd rather
That-
play any team."
The one
And-
seed really matters. I feel like you know, more than ever. It's
I do like that. I do like that change, making it 7 playoff teams instead of 6.
and
then
you know,
forcing
with
the top
extending the
teams to
season
compete
too,
for that
right.
free win.
Yeah,
Because otherwise,
playoff,
you know, if
you
they
know?
extend the season a game, if somebody's up so high, they're just going to sit everybody. So this
Yep.
way, it's like you're still playing for
And then
that
somehow-
rest.
Make sure you have an extra week of rest and a free win, more importantly. Yeah.
If somehow the
Exactly.
Titans could get back into that spot too, to get them that week for Henry to not have to play.
And they
not have to
could.
rush
I
him
mean,
back
there's
or
talk about
whatever.
him coming back week 15. That would be 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow, that
but-
would have been earlier than what. Yeah.
but you know, the injury was 6 to 10, so you never know. And they're not hurting. They had 2 backs go for 100 yards this past
I know,
week.
dude.
So
It's fucking crazy.
the
How are-
system works. The
that dude
system
Vrabel
works.
is one hell of a coach, man. That guy, he knows how to get. Those dudes love to play for him because he's got people out there. Dude, you go out and get Julio Jones. You have AJ Brown. Neither one of them. Are on
Yeah,
the
you're
field. You don't
down
have Derrick
your
Henry.
top 3 playmakers.
Dude, on your
For
offense,
sure, yeah.
and you're competing with a team in New England. I know, but like not that they can, but the game didn't get out of hand.
No, it
till
was
pretty late.
It was pretty close until fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, man, and then it kind of got
one-score
ugly,
game.
right, dude?
Yeah.
They just don't have the weapons. You know,
No,
it's-
none.
Yeah.
But man, more credit to that fucking Vrabel because
they found out how to run the ball with backup running backs against a pretty
Backup
good defense.
wide receivers out
and
there
they almost
blocking.
very
it almost
defense
seemed like
in
they
my
like
mind.
schemed a way to run the ball against them.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Like they almost like Vrabel almost had a way to trick Belichick
Belichick,
and be
yeah.
able to run the ball.
Yeah. Well, the
And he had
left
no
side
wide
of
receivers.
that Titans line is probably the best like left tackle, left
Yeah.
guard duo with Taylor Lewan.
Lewan.
And it's good old Roger Saffold still
Oh my
hanging tough.
God,
Yeah.
But
Jesus.
he
The
is
ex-Ram.
I mean,
He's
they
been around
talked about him even as a
forever,
Ram.
dude.
He was one of the strongest dudes on the team. You
And
can
he
only
was a-
imagine now.
Yeah,
It's like,
and he was like a guy that cared about the team a lot, dude. So put him on a team like that. That's
Yeah.
all about his production being what like
I mean,
is
a
gonna
guy
let
that's
them
blocked
win.
for Steven Jackson.
Right,
He
dude.
knows
yeah,
how to run
man.
for the
Todd
big boys.
Gurley, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
shame that the Rams wasted like Steven Jackson and Todd
Oh,
Gurley.
Let's not get into that. We
At
can
least
take a whole
Todd Gurley-
segment.
Todd Gurley got to a Super Bowl. He didn't get a snap in
Yeah,
it.
in another city.
They didn't. They
You,
didn't
got,
give
you
him
guys
one-
see Tavon Austin got a touchdown?
He got
this
a
past
touchdown.
week?
I did.
Yeah.
It was actually a
With the
good
Jags?
route. He
Yeah,
ran a good
yeah.
route, made a good catch.
I was like,
Saw
God,
that,
somebody found him a
Yeah,
roll
that's why you take him over AJ Green. What were I mean? I don't know why
Yeah.
people question
at
that.
like 7 overall. Yeah.
Fuck, what were?
Yeah, I think
people were-
Tavon was selected right before Mark Barron, which also didn't
Or
pan
no,
out for the Bucks.
yeah, Sammy
either.
Watkins might have been. We might have taken him. Before
Sammy Watkins was before. Sammy
Okay,
Watkins was
alright,
like the number 3 pick.
You
Anyway,
really missed out there.
we're backtracking.
Yeah, yeah, 2 winners,
All right.
man. Fucking hell.
But let's call it a day
Oh, yeah.
there. We'll get
Yeah.
back with y'all on Thursday. And like Thursday night, we got, isn't the Cardinals and somebody playing Thursday night? Arizona Cardinals against, I don't even know.
Sure.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah,
real
let's
quick.
check. Come on, Gramsy. You're supposed to have.
Come on, Ramsey. Hey guys.
I feel like it's the Cardinals and somebody because the Cardinals.
Cowboys Saints. Cowboys Saints. On
I was
Thursday.
close. All right.
Oh yeah, because
This-
McCarthy's out for the
We're
game.
looking at a
Yeah.
Saints. Saints is a 4.5 point dog over under a 47.5.
I'm gonna take the Saints in this one. I feel
Taysom
like-
Hill, you trust?
I could revise my statement by the time we record Thursday, but initially I just want to take the Saints as an underdog against the
No.
Cowboys.
I
Maybe
hope you stick with
Jameis can
that.
come out
Yeah,
there. And play,
with the
dude.
fucking dude. He probably fucked his knee up more doing that damn dance after they
In the
won
locker
there.
room.
The doctors were probably like, it didn't look like this last night. What did you do anything crazy?
Yeah.
I got booked.
Oh, we saw you. Yeah, right. Yeah. Twine got bucked.
All right. So we'll get back with y'all Thursday.
Right on.
And look forward to Cowboys, Saints, and the rest of the weekend. Fucking cheers, y'all.
Right. Cheers, boys. Another good episode.
Glad to be back on kind of regular schedule.
It's the most wonderful
Full
time
time
of the year.